the Gentle Ledger. Today is Thursday, January 22nd, 2026, and the market feels like a slow unclenching of the shoulders. Not quite relaxed, but noticeably less tense than it was just a day ago. Now let's turn softly to the U.S. indexes, where Wall Street extended its rebound as geopolitical anxieties eased and participation broadened. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.6% to close at 49,384.01, lifting industrial and cyclical sectors as buyers returned. The Nasdaq Composite climbed 0.9% to 23,436.02, supported by strength in tech and growth names. The S&P 500 added 0.5%, finishing near 6,913.35, marking a second consecutive session of gains. The Russell 2000 also joined the advance, up about 0.8% to 2,718.77, reflecting renewed confidence in smaller cap, domestic-focused stocks. Together, these moves hinted at cautious optimism returning to the market after recent turbulence. Gently moving into the corporate highlights, today's gains were shaped by clear percentage moves across names. Arista Networks led the tech bright spots, surging about plus 8.7% on strong I-demand narratives and rotation back into tech equities. Moderna climbed roughly plus 4.1% after news of positive trial results added to its earnings momentum. Micron Technology also posted a solid plus 2.2% gain, buoyed by AI-driven memory demand and analyst support. On the defensive and consumer side, Procter & Gamble rose near plus 2.7% on better-than-expected results and stable demand signals. Several large industrial names like Carmen Holdings moved higher by about plus 6.5%, indicating strength in specialized manufacturing and strategic growth stories. Not all moves were positive. Abbott Laboratories declined roughly minus 10% after weaker revenue guidance, and GE Aerospace fell about minus 7.4% even after beating earnings, reminding markets that corporate fundamentals still matter amid sentiment-driven rallies. Overseas, in Asia and Europe, the mood carried across gently with a blend of cautious optimism and regional nuance. Asian markets showed mixed reactions. Japan's Nikkei 225 moved modestly higher as exporters benefited from stabilized risk sentiment, while China and Hong Kong benchmarks traded with restraint amid local economic policy considerations. South Korea's Kospi also showed modest gains as tech and cyclical exposures regained some favor. In Europe, the FTSE 100 DAX and Stoxx 600 each moved higher alongside U.S. stocks, buoyed by the retreat in tariff fears and hopes for smoother trade relations. Across regions, investors responded to eased geopolitical tension, even as broader macro questions remained part of the backdrop. In commodities and bonds, the story unfolded with quieter conviction beneath the surface. Gold remained elevated near record territory as safe haven demand persisted, even amid the equity rebound. Oil prices moved modestly higher, with both WTI and Brent trading in the mid-60s as improved sentiment balanced supply concerns. In the bond market, U.S. 10-year Treasury yields held around recent levels, little changed as markets weighed economic resilience against risk repricing. This interplay spoke to a backdrop where relief and caution coexist, shaping capital flows across asset classes in nuanced ways. Turning now to the newer corners of finance, in crypto land, there was a gentle uplift that aligned with the broader risk-on shift. Bitcoin edged higher as traders stepped back into risk assets without haste, while Ethereum and other major tokens also posted modest gains, moving in concert with equities rather than diverging sharply. Digital assets today felt like participants in the broader sentiment shift, neither leading nor lagging, but harmonizing with the market's cautious optimism. As this trading day settles into the evening, let's rest in the reflective summary and outlook. Today's session felt like a thoughtful reinforcement of yesterday's easing, indexes rising in concert, sector rotation finding rhythm, and global markets responding in kind to receding geopolitical stress. It was a reminder that markets can heal gently, not just dramatically as narratives shift and data reassure. Tonight, may this measured cadence carry you into calm and clarity, attentive, steady, and grounded. Good night.